in your home, there is a space of profound stillness. Placing salt there can invite a flow of clarity you may not have experienced before. I will guide you to the exact place and the precise way to do this. This simple act of awareness has the capacity to quiet the noise in your environment, to harmonize your inner state, and to fundamentally shift the way you experience your reality. Salt is not merely a substance from the earth. It is a symbol of purity, a vessel for intention. I have found this to be true not through force, but through observation, a beautiful alignment. And here is the essential understanding. If this can create harmony in one space, it can create it in yours as well. This isn't about wishing for things. It is about understanding the nature of harmony, stillness, and intention. I observe, I learn, and I only share what reflects a deeper truth. That is why I know this practice can become a meaningful part of your journey. Now, this is where the insight deepens. When you mindfully place salt in a dedicated, quiet space within your home, it can change the very feeling of the entire atmosphere. And the atmosphere of your space reflects and influences the state of your mind. Why does this occur? Because everything in existence possesses a certain quality, an essence. Type this in the comments to declare your intention. My journey begins with clarity. Let us affirm this together. Ancient wisdom has always understood this. It's not a new age concept. Every object, every person, every thought leaves an imprint on the space around it. And consider this profound truth. Even the most solid things in your life, the chair you sit on, the cup you drink from, the very coins in your hand, are just nature's energy in a particular form. At their very core is movement and stillness. This means your body, your home, and even your path in life all carry a particular quality of being. Here is the understanding many people miss. Like attracts like, qualities of a similar nature tend to gather. This is why calming your inner and outer environment is the first step toward inviting a sense of peace and abundance. Some may call it the law of resonance. You might simply see it as cause and effect in its purest form. So, why salt? Because for ages, salt has been seen as one of nature's great purifiers. It helps to clear a space of its accumulated heaviness and restores a sense of lightness. Think of how rejuvenated you feel after immersing yourself in the ocean. That is the water and the salt washing over your inner landscape. And if the ocean is far from you, that is no obstacle. You can invite the same quality of cleansing right into your own sanctuary. It is effective. It restores balance. So, what does this all mean for you? It means we can use salt as a tool to consciously shift the feeling of our surroundings. Think on this. In ancient times, salt was so vital it was used as payment. The word salary itself grows from salarium, which was the payment given to Roman soldiers to buy salt. The substance was once a form of exchange for value. It was not just for taste, it represented well-being. And that deep, ancestral connection is precisely why salt holds such a profound ability to clear a space, invite clarity, and restore a feeling of harmony. Salt purifies. Salt resets. Salt helps return things to their natural state. When you feel a sense of unease, do not just endure it. Acknowledge it. Heaviness and tension often gather in the body, particularly in the shoulders and lower back. So here is a mindful practice. You can take a small amount of salt and gently place it on your back. Almost immediately, you can feel a shift. It is subtle, but you may notice the feeling of a weight beginning to dissolve. If you have not explored this before, now is the time. Simply place a bit of salt there and notice what changes. Now, here is another powerful way to engage with this element in your shoes. I have spoken on this before, but here is the essence of it. Place a small amount of salt inside your shoes, perhaps moving it in a gentle circle. Why? Because your feet are your connection to the earth. Each step you take is an interaction between you and your path. When you bring a quality of purity to the soles of your feet, you shift the quality of your journey through the day. And now, we arrive at the central practice for today. Where should you place salt to transform the energy of your space? Your bedroom. The place you rest is not merely a room for sleeping. It is your sanctuary, your sacred ground for renewal. And if you do not approach it with this reverence, you miss an opportunity for deep and profound restoration. Why is this space so critical? Because as we sleep, the thinking mind grows quiet, but our deeper awareness remains receptive. It continues to guide our breath, our heartbeat, and all the silent processes of the body. And it also absorbs the qualities of its environment. If your bedroom carries a heavy, stagnant feeling, those qualities can seep into your subconscious as you rest. But if your bedroom is a place of clarity and peace, you can awaken feeling restored, aligned, and ready to walk your path with purpose. That is why you must treat your bedroom as your sanctuary. To be direct, your bedroom should always feel orderly. Ideally, it should be free of devices like computers or routers that emit disruptive frequencies and may disturb your rest. Consider this wisdom from ancient traditions of placement. Your bed should ideally not face the door directly. Your feet should not point towards the exit as you sleep, because in many cultures that alignment is associated with the final journey. If you keep a waste bin in your room, it should always be covered. For some, an open bin allows a dispersing energy to spread. So what you must do is use salt to absorb and neutralize this residual energy. Here is how. If this idea of creating a personal sanctuary resonates with you, and you wish to explore this path of awareness further, I warmly invite you to join our community on this journey. Subscribe to our channel and perhaps share your thoughts so we can all learn and grow from one another's insights. Now the practice. Take a clean glass vessel and fill it about 3/4 of the way with the clearest, most pure water you have available. A common oversight is to use cloudy water or an unclean glass. The water itself should be beautiful, the very best you can offer. Add 3 spoonfuls of salt to the water. 1, 2, 3. Add them with intention. Then stir for 3 minutes in a slow, circular motion. This is an act of infusing the water with your purpose. As you stir, you can hold this thought or say it quietly. May this space be cleansed. May my mind be still. Repeat this with focused intention for the full 3 minutes. Now, type in the comments below. May this space be cleansed. May my mind be still. This act reinforces the message, making it a stronger part of your conscious path. It has been observed that water itself seems to hold a memory of the intentions we place upon it. When exposed to words of love and gratitude, water crystals form patterns of beauty and harmony. But when exposed to discord, they become chaotic. This shows us that water is receptive. We must fill it with our highest intentions. Once the water is imbued with your quiet purpose, place it in your bedroom, near where you rest. It should not be placed under the bed. The ideal position is on a small table beside you. If you do not have one, any clear surface in the room will serve. Observe the water over the coming days. If it becomes cloudy or unclear, it suggests that it has absorbed a great deal of heavy energy from the space. Should this happen, replace it promptly. Release the old water and begin again with a fresh vessel of salt and water. If the water remains clear, it is working in a more subtle, steady way. In this case, you can refresh it every 3 days. Salt is one of nature's most profound clearing agents. It gently removes what is dissonant from a space. When I began this practice in my own living spaces, I felt a distinct shift in the quality of the atmosphere. I also placed the salt water in other areas like the main living space, but always begin with the bedroom. Why? Because true rest is the foundation of everything. Without deep rest, the day feels like a struggle. Those who have difficulty with sleep understand this truth deeply. This practice is an invitation you extend to yourself. It is a small, quiet act of commitment to your own inner peace. If you are ready to walk this path, type, "It is done," in the comments to affirm your intention. Try this practice and observe what shifts in your rest and in your journey. If you feel committed to cultivating this kind of awareness in your life, I invite you to subscribe so that we may continue to walk this path together.